Hello everyone, I'm Martin Fenska and welcome to another part of Let's Play Eador, Masters of the Broken World on Overlord difficulty. In this part, again, we'll try to fight as much as possible to get some more experience and hopefully some level ups. We have another location with giants, just pretty good. We tried it in the previous part, that we can kill 3 ogres, and it'd be nice to get 3 ogres again. So we'll try that, and I've been thinking about what to do with the warrior, and I've decided I'm gonna stop exploring for a while, and instead use him as a scout. I will send him to check the whole second ring, what guard is in every province, and you should start thinking about how to get into the second ring, and this will help a lot. It's very hard to guess what to expect when we are in the developed world, and yeah, I just can't blindly go somewhere and try it. I have to know what to expect. So first, I'll send him into this province, check these 3, and then slowly gonna move around, check every province. Once we know what to expect, we'll decide what we're gonna do. With the scout, after we kill those giants, we will probably go to reedy swamps, attack barbarians. I'd rather avoid demons still, so maybe I'll just explore for a while with the scout. I know it's very slow, but yeah, there really isn't much to do, so we have to work with what we have. And that's basically all I can say for now. There really isn't anything to say, hard to plan anything. So let's do it, I think. Yeah, let's end the turn. 3 ogres again. Risky but doable, so let's attack. And how are we gonna do it? It was better in the previous fight. This map is significantly worse. Because when we stay down here, like this, and maybe send the harpy up, these 3 hills are a big problem. We can't move properly. We send everything up, it will be the same, probably. This forest is now a problem. Harpy would go down. A hero in the corner. It's better that we can reach everything with the healer. How can we move? If we actually move these 2 guys on these tiles in the first turn, that would give us some mobility. Probably better than staying down here. They're in front of us. What's gonna happen? 1, 2. We will be able to retreat a bit. This will work as an obstacle. Well, I think important on this map will be kiting with the harpy. We can do it. So what I could try is to move the harpy more to the middle in case they are in front of us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then move like on this style. Try to get one of them down. And when they're down, I'll try to get behind them and split them. I have only 2 running forward and kite 1 for a while. Okay, I think we can try it this way. No sabotage. Now, how are we gonna do it? I think I want to kite this one. does it look like with their damage? Basically no difference in their stats. For some reason, this guy has significantly lower melee defense. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. No matter which way they decide to go. Okay, let's do it. Let's try to kite them a bit. Maybe even these two will now chase the harpy and only one will go up. That would buy us some more time. So I definitely want to start on this one. And I think we just stay where we are, see what they're gonna do, and then I'll maybe change the positioning a bit. Okay. Hmm. Can't get behind them. Or I can get behind them, but I'm gonna die from that. I think it's time to retreat. 1, 2. We'll probably have to take one hit. Or maybe the forest will actually help. Should slow one of them down. What if I move a bit, just prepare for a retreat? Now we gonna fear this one. And now we wait what they're gonna do, and they will tell us who's gonna be the next target. Go. Okay, can we get behind them now? Yep, this should be safe. Use a fear on this one. This one can't get in melee range yet. We can move this guy forward. And the turn. We have to retreat still. What's gonna happen is that most likely, this guy's gonna end up on the hill. And that means I need to harpy a bit closer. Okay. Next. How unexpected. Well, from now on, it's pretty straightforward. We can't afford it or allow these two to come back. I have to kill this one before we run out of apps. Now you can move, get the healer closer somewhere. And do as much damage as possible. Next. Okay. This is as much as we can do. So now it's only about the damage, and we should have more than enough. And this is easier than the previous fight. That. Okay, that was easy. And I'll move the hero on the hill for extra range. And now we just recover some stamina and kill the rest. Okay, come back. Maybe I'll have to retreat with the hero. Like this, it's the best, because next turn he can end up on this tile, and I don't want to fight him there, so I'll wait one more turn, then web him and start attacking. Okay, so he's gonna end up here, and that means we can move closer. Go. Hmm. Okay, it's not as I expected, but still okay. The harpy can move there. Let's use the last web. Okay, now we have to attack with the hero. It wasn't enough damage. Uh-oh. Is it a problem, really? Actually, it's not. This guy won't attack, he won't counterattack, so he won't take any damage, and we can easily survive one hit from an ogre with 1 morale. It's better to turn around. There we go. I'll just have to make sure this guy gets some heals. Let's get a kill. Just play it safe. I'm not gonna attack here even. It's not guaranteed that he would panic, so I'll rather take another hit, and I know I will survive it. And now we can safely attack. Okay, get the heal, and she's gonna get the last hit. Probably the harpy. Let's focus on it a bit. It's only level 1, and it would be nice to get some extra level ups. Maybe a medal. Medal would be awesome. Okay, more survivability. And here, that's a good question. You could use both, to be honest. What are we gonna fight now? We have some free settlements around. So that's most likely the next target. Then we have Holy Lands. That's both. That's melee damage and magic damage. Princess Lands. That's melee damage. It's hard to say what will be better now. I think I'll take the melee defense and the will for victory order. Perfect. Definitely want that. And the crap loot. I from 3 ogres, 150 gold. That's a joke. Shrine of the Ancients and Golden Sphere. Well, these are not bad provincial buildings, definitely, but you need gear. Okay, well, can't do much about that. So, what does it look like here? Any province that would be exceptionally good? No, just this one. I think I won't build the Shrine of the Ancients for a while. Just wait for some province with huge problems with population mood, and then just use it to fix it. But the Golden Sphere we are gonna build somewhere. I think here, because in those hills we want to have mine, we want to have a pub, and what else? We want to have a storehouse probably for repairs. And in swamps there is no specific like economy buildings like a mine or a windmill. So I'm always replacing those with some like specific buildings if I have. But we have a decent gem income here. It would be nice to get something that increases the gem income, not the gold income. What about this one? Yeah, let's build it here actually. Um, okay, now it looks much better. Only -3. So let's move to the swamp. You're gonna move this way, and with -3, I think I'm still not gonna build anything. Probably start building once we get this free settlement. I hope you'll be able to get it soon. Okay, so let's start exploring a bit. Now when we are in the capital, let's repair. And maybe, you know what, let's replace one fear with that fiend. In case we need more fears, we can always get rid of one web. Hmm. Go. So what's it gonna be? This is not that bad. Just tier 3, how it's called, this army. Tier 3 Inquisitors. Fear should be pretty effective against this. Okay, this is a possible target. Of course, it's for the scout. Warrior has to retreat. I expect it's gonna be worse. What's the income? 10-1. Ah, it's quite average. Okay, now we try the Savage Wood. That'll be significantly worse. And here we're gonna attack barbarians. Go. I think I'm gonna stay where I am. Here they have like a passage without swamps, but that will force them to come in one by one. If they try to move around, they'll be slowed significantly, and that works in our favor. It's quite tempting to use a false alarm, but since we don't have any fatigues, probably won't make a difference. Now let's do it without sabotage. Let's try to save some money. What's gonna happen? We could try to kite this guy a bit. We'll take a hit from the shaman, that's fine. Just want to split the army. 2, 4, 6, 7. Okay, we can do is move forward and start attacking. Should be able to kill this guy before he does anything, so don't have to worry about the berserk. Okay, that works. That works well. That's all we needed. I think I'll even ignore this guy now. He will move closer, then we kill him with barbarian, so we focus on something else. Good. Oh, maybe it's not a bad idea to get rid of the shaman now. Harpy will fly back for a heal. And let's move these two guys forward. And the healer as well. Okay, easy. Let's see anything interesting. Level up. Level up is good, but we got health. But it's level 9, so probably health was the only thing left. More interesting will be what we're gonna take, which ability we're gonna take. It's pretty close. I know that I wanted pathfinding for a while, but the extra initiative can be important. It's also some extra defense for the hero. More defense we get, the better, because you'll be able to use the hero as a frontline unit. So some kind of tank, still like has more hit points than our barbarians. It's pretty close. But also the pathfinding grants us better mobility for the whole army, and that's quite crucial for this build. In many fights that will be our only advantage. So let's make sure we have it. I think it's a bit better. Level ups, there will be attack. Feathered arrows, not really super interesting. Well, extra damage. Well, we don't have to buy more arrows. Now we have like 5 sets available, so why not? 78 gold. Nothing stunning there, but it was just tier 1 fight. Okay. 10 Pegasi. Bye. This province will stay neutral for a long time. Probably the free settlement now. In case it's easy, we would probably go there in the next turn. And here, I think I'm gonna explore. I really don't want to attack those demons yet. And by the way, before I forget, we are getting to level 10. It will take probably one more part before we get there. Depends on RNG if we find any decent locations or not. But guys, you can start thinking about the specialization we're gonna take on level 10. And I can tell you, it's not gonna be Archer. So not a pure scout build, anything else. So if you want to see one of those remaining 3 builds let me know, and again I'll go with the build most people want. It will be fun because like 90% of the time when I play Scout and get him to level 10, I pick the Archer. So I'm myself curious about how it's gonna work. Um, I think that for this chart, the Scout Warrior hybrid could be useful. We could get some decent Warrior gear. They'll help a lot. Or a Scout Commander. That could also work. Just grab big army, level it up, support it with the commander skills to get the survivability that we lack now. Scout Wizard, I don't know, that's like the weirdest combination. But yeah, if you want to, I'll go with that as well. Just maybe make it some kind of summoner support, something. I don't know. Would have to think about that. But yeah, it's up to you guys. Okay, so now still can explore, check the free settlement, and anything else. Just end the turn. Oh, monolith, good. Keep exploring. Ah, 13 units. That's a lot. I expected something crazy. Problem will be that they will also be pretty high level. This is like tier 3, maybe even tier 4 militia. And even though it's just a militia, problem is that we have just barbarians. So, and even the heroes damage is not that amazing. We probably won't be able to one-shot those ranged units here. Crossbowmen, slingers, and bowmen. They'll have, I don't know, 15 to 20 hit points. And maybe with 15 we'd be able to one-shot them if we got lucky. But maybe it's not good enough. The problem here will be that we'll get overwhelmed, and our barbarians really are not tanky enough to survive more than like 2 hits per turn. So unless we can get rid of 1 unit per turn, it's probably not doable even without losses. Okay, well, I'm definitely gonna retreat with the warrior. Send him into another province. I'm really curious what's in the desert. And I'll think about this fight off camera. It would be coming from mountains, so maybe it would be an advantage that we would have extra range for the hero and they would like mountains on their side. But on the other hand, that would mean those range units would come closer and overwhelm us easier. That's not a good fight. Okay, what was the location we found? Undead. Ah, that's good. More zombies. Let's attack the monolith down. Extravaganza we don't need. Okay, so let's end the turn. I was hoping we could get tier 2 undead, just get lucky. But nope. 3 zombies. Just 3 zombies, so we can get somewhere with the quest. Nope. Oh, never mind. Where can I fly with the harpy? I don't want to take any damage. Just 1 tile back. Here we're gonna work on the zombie skeletons. We should be able to kill with barbarians. Poof. get a kill on this one? We can. Perfect. It's another kill for the harpy. And one zombie to go. How much damage can we do? Oh, that's enough for a kill. Good. No level ups, nothing, but still. 2 zombies for the quest, some experience. And I think just keep exploring. Okay, check the desert. Good, more experience. Always better to get it for the main hero than for exploration bot. And what do we have? Cool Ghost, 12 units in the desert. Bad matchup. That means you won't be able to get to the desert for a while. Okay, good to know. And what's this? Slugs. We can afford to burn some gems, I think, so let's do it. And nothing happened. Okay, well, sorry about that, but definitely not spending 200 gold on some slugs. Okay, I'll check another province, keep exploring. Much do we have left to explore? Still 30%. I didn't notice how much we explore per turn. I hope it's at least 5%. Go. Let's do like 2 more turns. Garden of Stone. I'll check that, but it's Medusas. And oh, this is good. I didn't expect we'll get an ambush in the swamp. Sure, I want to eliminate them. This is very welcome. Start the fight. Shouldn't be a problem. Okay, so we can do 10 to 14 damage. Probably like it's like 10 to 15, and that's definitely not enough. I'm thinking about the fight in the free settlement. That's not a guaranteed kill every turn, so we need like either +3 attack arrows, ideally +3 attack arrows and +9 bow, or like a Hill's Knowledge maybe would help. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! Don't do that. Let's retreat a bit. We can move forward. Sure, the harpy can take the damage. That's not a problem. Attack the bowman and kill him this time. Nice. So that means we can now kill the thief. And one more. Come on, move. It's probably not enough damage. So let's hit him with the hero and now get another kill for the harpy. Good, to level up. I think I'm gonna ignore counterattack and go for the resistance. 300 gold. Actually, this is maybe not that bad. It's only 5%, of course. and consider what other items you could get from this event. It's crap, but extra experience. At least it's something we can use, and that's gonna do something. Okay, well, 300 gold, always good. What's here? Bowman, swordsman, pikeman, crossbowman, guardsman, horseman, knight. No, 12 of them. That should, or should be, that will most likely be like 3 knights and maybe 2 knights, 2 horsemen, 2 guardsmen, something like that. But that's way too hard. Nope. That's sad because I was hoping we could get the iron early. Not gonna happen. Um, what's this? Local shaman. Sure, let's try to get a scroll from him. Never mind. Ice province is quite happy, so it shouldn't cause any problems. And what was the location? Yeah, Medusas. No, we can't do that. Don't have enough damage for that. The hero needs better gear. That's all it's about. Also, I need to swap arrows. And I think we just keep exploring. It's 4% per turn. Okay. And now when we need, we won't be able to get iron any soon. That means we can probably start working on mines. Don't have to wait for the iron. Is there anything more important? I don't think so. It'd be nice to get some more guards. For that we need the forge anyway. You know what? We can use the extravaganza, it's not a big deal. We have more than enough gems. How is it with our economy? +6, +16. That's decent. Go. Weapon store. That's the wrong one. But you know what? Let's check what those origs have. Because in case we decide to go for the Scout Warrior hybrid, we can actually use the shop. Before we end the turn, we're gonna build the Diggers Guild and the first mine. Will be expensive, but it's okay. We'll get the money back eventually. We'll be here a long time, so all these provincial buildings will pay for themselves. So, really, it's been a while since I seen a Black Lotus marriage, so maybe it's even first time in the Let's Play that we have a Black Lotus. The guide is always insane. But because we will be here a long time. That means we will get to tier 4 buildings most likely. And having access to Black Lotus means I'll be significantly cheaper than usual. So maybe we will even build them. Okay, and here, what's the guard? I'm just curious. Ogre Cyclops, okay. So we just entered the shop. And look at the goods. Two-handed sword, that's crap. This is crap as well. This guy doesn't have anything. The ancient sword isn't bad. It's almost 700. Berserker's axe isn't bad either. But I think I'll try to get the two-hander. Okay, so it's good to know that we can get something here in case we don't find anything. And that's all we wanted to know. So let's keep checking provinces. You will keep exploring, and I want to know what's guarding the Black Lotus demons. That'll be like tier 4 demons. Okay, so I think this is all for this part. Plus 11, plus 16, at least the economy is a bit better now. It's already turned 67. We are still in the first ring. So the last thing you're gonna do, we're gonna check Hairskill's progress. Yeah, and he's screwed as well. You can see that this is just the first ring, and he can't get anywhere. So it's, as I said, this is a fight against the map. If we can beat the map, if we can get into the second ring and start farming there, we are fine. If not, then we are in trouble. Because we have last 3 provinces to explore. I don't expect that much from them, so we have to try to somehow get into the second ring very soon. So far, Holy Lands, free settlement. This free settlement will be very similar to this one, I think. Brigands will be hard. Maybe orcs could be an option, but we'll see about that. In the next part, we're gonna explore these remaining 4 and probably attack something, maybe Holy Lands or the free settlement. We are halfway to level 10. It would be nice to get level 10 before we try the free settlement. And I'd probably take a bit different spell setup for that. Maybe take some zombies. I definitely have quite a few things I have to think about. So, as usual, not too many fights in this part, very slow progress. But that's how it is on this chart. And we will just keep trying in the next part. I hope you'll join me for that. And until then, have a good time. Bye bye.